I rescued a girl the other day, and she was being held hostage by 7 boys. Also teenagers who wanted to act out their fantasies that they've seen in what I can presume custom pornography. Because can you imagine the police burst into a house that had 7 young men, all naked, holding a girl hostage with a knife? Can you imagine?
Shocking.
That was terrifying. I'm telling you some of the things I have seen. I don't have the words to start explaining to you how disgusting and perverted they are. But that is just part of it. Or the fact that a 5-year-old was raped and killed, and no one is talking about it. Or last week, we had a 12-year-old who died. But no one wants to talk about what is the problem. Because why are you raping a 12-year-old and killing her?
Njeri tells this harrowing tale of a teenage girl in Kenya who was held hostage by 7 teenage boys wielding a knife who wanted to rape her. The girl was rescued by police. Then Njeri talks about a 5-year-old who was raped and killed. Then a 12-year-old. The cases she encounters continue along that way. She lists all these horrific sexual assaults on women and children, then says no one wants to talk about what the real problem is. She then says the real problem is toxic masculinity, which is a product of the absence of men.
We have to address the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is toxic masculinity. But what is leading to toxic masculinity is the absence of men and having male-centered conversations that are positive.
No, babe. It's the presence of men. What all those scenarios have in common is the presence, the literal presence of boys and men. I get it. I get it may be hard for you to say it because you were raised by your dad and you have a son. So let those of us who are unencumbered by such restraints say it. It's the presence of men, not their absence, that is a problem. Majority of the abuse suffered by women and children is at the hands of men. What all those cases have in common is the presence of boys and men. The only men who are not a problem potentially are those who have abdicated the patriarchal throne. Those who've given up the rights and privileges that come with what it means to be male in this world. It can only be those who have given it all up and become part of the ordinary masses of women without all those extra rights and privileges. Few men, if any, are willing to give up the goodies that come with patriarchy, even when it somewhat harms them. Which makes sense. Why give up being at the top of a hierarchy just because of a few inconveniences like not being allowed to show your emotions? Excluding anger, men can always show that. Men need to give up on masculinity and all the alleged variations of its positive forms. I'm convinced there's nothing like positive masculinity. Masculinity necessarily comes bundled in with supremacist notions. It just does. Masculinity implies a certain gender hierarchy with men at the top. The concept is inherently toxic. The whole thing has to go. Men of goodwill should instead focus on being decent people. Just good people, not good men. They need to be aware of the privileges they have and the ways those privileges have been used to oppress other classes of people. Then they should fight daily to correct the harm caused and do no harm themselves.